Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show, coming to you from the historic Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina. It's a home for music in the heart of the foothills. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and music from Martha and the band. Tonight on the show, we welcome Shanna In A Dress, Sam Robbins, and Housewife. It's a great night with some of the finest music you'll hear anywhere. So let's get it started with the Bobby Freeman classic, Do You Wanna Dance?
Do you wanna dance and hold my hand? Tell me I'm your lover man, oh baby. Do you wanna dance? Well, do you wanna dance and to make romance? Squeeze me all through the night, oh baby. Do you wanna dance? Well, do you wanna dance under the moonlight? Squeeze me all through the night, oh baby. Do you wanna dance? Hey! Well, do you wanna dance and hold my hand? Squeeze me if I'm your man, oh baby. Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance under the moonlight? Squeeze and kiss me all through the night, oh baby. Do you wanna dance? Well, do you wanna dance to make romance? Kiss, squeeze, yeah. Do you wanna dance? Well, do you wanna dance and hold my hand? Squeeze and tell me I'm your lover man, oh baby. Do you wanna dance? Yeah, do you wanna dance under the moonlight? Squeeze and hug me all through the night, oh baby. Do you wanna dance? Well, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Thank you. I am so happy to introduce you to our first guest tonight. Sam Robbins is a Nashville-based musician whose music might remind you of classic 70s singer-songwriters like James Taylor and Neil Young, two of my favorites. After a brief stint on NBC's The Voice in 2018, Sam graduated from Berklee College of Music in 2019 and made his move down to Nashville. After a tumultuous 5 years trying his hand at co-writing country songs 5 days a week, Sam found his way to a home on the road, now performing over 200 shows per year in listening rooms and festivals across the country. He's been a winner at the Kerrville Folk Festival, and over the years of touring has garnered a fan base not only for his excellent song crafting, but also as a master of fingerstyle guitar playing. It's my honor to present to you Sam Robbins.
Thank you. Thank you. What an intro. Oh my God. How's it going? This is pretty crazy. This is pretty cool. A friend of mine in a band called A Tale of Two, who played here a few months ago, he called me and he said, there's this place you got to check out. It's Elkin, North Carolina. You got to check out the Martha Bassett Show. And him describing it to me, he's like, there's a 25-piece band. They have fiddle, they have pedal steel, they have someone playing B3 organ back there, they have a baby grand piano. It's like this whole thing, and it's this great theater, and they have these oatmeal cream pies in the front. It's like this whole freaking thing. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I'm very grateful to be here, and man, what a cool place. I spent the day in Elkin today. I went to Donna Kay's sandwich place. I don't know. Yeah, it's really cool. Thank you for having me, Martha. I appreciate it. So yeah, like she said, I've lived in Nashville the past 5 years, but I actually recently moved to New England, which is where I'm from originally. I'm originally from New Hampshire. And someone woo for New Hampshire? I heard that. All right. I wrote this song, and it's a single off my new album, which is coming out in April. This is my album release tour, and I released this song 2 weeks ago. It's about when I was living in Nashville, and I used to go hiking with my dad all the time up in New Hampshire in the White Mountains, and this song is about hiking in Nashville, which is a little different. And the inspiration came to me. I was walking in a public park, and I was so excited. I had my running shoes on, and there was a river, and it goes out to this big field, and I got there all so excited, and the river was mostly dried up and filled with trash. And there was a prison on one side, and there was a job site where they were blasting gravel for condos. And it was a thrilling walk, and when I got home, I wrote this song. It's called Piles of Sand. Well, I'm standing in the sunlight in a public park in Tennessee, and I know the soft earth below has always made room for me. She's been carrying my weight for 20-some odd years, and what have I given in return? I have lived in apartment buildings soaring high above the ground. I've seen clear water flow out from my tap somehow. But now here I am, just taking my time and taking a walk in the lights, when something blocks the sun ahead. And I thought it was a mountain, but it was just a pile of sand, towering so high, a 9-to-5 creation. And we tried to fit that fire in our hands, but when we build up as mountains are just piles of sand. Now this old river path, it ain't quite what it used to be. There's a job site on my right and a prison across the street, but through 4 rounds of barbed wire I still see it clear as air. No matter what we build around it, this river ain't going nowhere. No, I thought it was a mountain, but it was just a pile of sand, towering so high, a 9-to-5 creation. And we tried to fit that fire in our hands, but when we build up as mountains are just piles of sand. And will they pave paradise and put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, boutique in a swinging hot spot. Come on. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got to? Come on. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Let's do that one more time. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They pave paradise. Ooh, ba, 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 ba. Ooh, ba, 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 ba. Ooh. Yeah, you guys sound good. Empires fall, civilizations fade from view. I see it in the Sphinx missing nose and in cracked Roman statues. And if I can wake them up and ask what they believed, I wonder if they'd smile and say, yeah, we know what you mean. We thought it was a mountain, but it was just a pile of sand, one on top of the other through 1,000 generations. And we try as it slips right through our hands. We keep climbing to the highest peak just to slide back down again. 'Cause when we build up as mountains, would we build up as mountains? Would we build up as mountains? Or just piles of sand? Thank you. Can I get a little more guitar in the monitor? Is that okay? So I asked Martha before if I could swear on stage. And she said the people of Elkin will not have it. No, I'm kidding. She said it was fine. So if you're mad, you can blame her. But this song has a swear in it, and this was never supposed to be heard by anybody. It was a song that I wrote for myself, and it was not... It's just a different kind of song. I have two songs where I whine about Nashville, and I'm going to play them both one after another. This song I wrote just after I had moved there, and I had gone to college and long sort of dreamed of getting to Music City, where the stars are made. You know, I was watching my friends drop out of college and high school, and they would move to Nashville, and I would watch them online, you know, play the Bluebird Cafe and play really cool songwriter venues 5 nights a week and write country songs in tall, shiny buildings and live my dream. And I was wasting up away in New Hampshire. And eventually I got to Nashville. And the day I moved, I had a gig booked at one of these songwriter bars I had dreamed of playing. And I got there, I was so excited, I had my little outfit on, I had my guitar all ready, and I got there, I dreamed of playing there for years, and it was just a gross bar. And I thought, well, you know, there were no oatmeal cream pies in the frickin' lobby at that place. And the next week I had another gig at another bar, and it was a songwriter place I had dreamed of playing for years, and I got there and it was just a grosser bar. And I started to notice a pattern appearing. And I started to play several nights a week all around Nashville, and I started to write these songs with, you know, people who wrote for country stars, and I would run into famous people, and I was living my dream, and 6 months in, I was just completely miserable. And I went in my room and I wrote this song, and never intended to play it for anybody, but I made a t-shirt with the chorus lyric on there, and it's been my best-selling piece of merch by like 100 million miles, so I love this song. For a while I thought that I'd missed my shot, And by the time I turned 25, everybody would have forgotten about me and my story, my songs and who I am. I'd fade into obscurity, another guitar-playing white man. I used to stand at the kitchen table and see the Rolling Stone cover stars who'd just turned 21, 6 or 7 Grammys in their arms. And that world seemed so far from me, graduating college at 23, while they're off living their dreams. Oh God, they must be so happy. But maybe it's all bullshit, yeah. And nobody knows what they're doing. And if I had millions of dollars or a million more fans, maybe it wouldn't change a thing about who I am. Da 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 da. Now I see it in the faces of my friends and my mom. Time takes everything, there's no use trying to hold on. But that doesn't stop some people from trying to cheat the clock, as if chasing after youth isn't just a lifetime of mourning. Maybe it's all bullshit, and nobody knows what they're doing. And if I had millions of dollars or a Botox injection, it wouldn't change a thing about who I am. I'm just a man born and bred in New Hampshire, blonde hair, 6'1" 3/4. I'm not my songs, no. I'm not a brand, no. I'm not an image. Maybe it's all bullshit. If I count you guys in, will you sing that back? 1, 2, 3, 4. And nobody knows what they're doing. And if I had millions of dollars and everything I thought I wanted, oh, it wouldn't change a thing. Maybe it wouldn't change a thing. I think it wouldn't change a thing about who I am. Thanks. Thanks.
So you
Someone
escaped.
went, oh yeah. When I said, will you sing? Someone right in the front went, oh yeah. When I said, do you sing with me? So that was nice, you know. That was nice.
So you escaped Nashville.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Okay.
escaped Nashville. Yes, sorry. Yeah.
Just recently, right?
Yes, pretty recently. Yeah, moved back up to New England, which is not the normal track people go. Nashville is great in its own way, you know.
Yeah. So you're on your album release tour right now?
Yes.
And you've got vinyl, I understand.
Yes, the vinyl got shipped yesterday.
Yes.
And so this is the first time I've seen my vinyl, was when I was setting it up there. So if you have a way of playing, we've skipped CDs and gone right to vinyl. Well, I have CDs too, but vinyl is very popular, you know, more popular than CDs these days, which is funny. But yes.
I'll be taking one home with
Yeah,
me.
yeah. You can be the first one after Martha to get one.
I get the first.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you are traveling with your fiance, is that right?
Yes.
Hallie Neal, and I understand she's a singer-songwriter as well?
Yes. Yes.
Where's
she's awesome.
Hallie?
She's right. She's right there.
Ah, there she is. There she is. Welcome. Well, we are so happy to have you on the show.
Very glad.
One thing I didn't talk about during your introduction was that you have done some music therapy retreats. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I've been working with this group called Music Therapy Retreats based out of Denver, and it's this thing where you write songs with veterans. And it's very interesting. It's an amazing sort of, I'll play that song later. It's just an amazing, life-changing experience that gives you a lot of perspective, you know.
Yeah.
And
do you co-write with the veterans?
yeah. So you have like 2 days and 4 or 5 hours to meet and then write an entire song, and then you perform it for the veterans, their families, all the other songwriters, everybody. So it's a really amazing and terrifying thing. But the songs that they just they're so easy to write because the stories that a lot of these veterans have never been told. You know what I mean? And they need to be told. And so songwriters, we're just like waiting for stories. And these guys have so many stories, these men and women, it's just amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I love the stories in your songs. Will you share another song with us?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Maybe I'll do the song I wrote with my friend Rich. He's a veteran, and he was in the Navy for 30 years. He was in the military for 30 years, and he go Navy. I like playing in North Carolina. I was playing in Wilmington a few weeks ago, and people in the front were just going, "Shoo-wee! Oh yeah!" It was awesome. But you know what it was? It was "Amen, brother." That was what someone said. But I wrote this song with Rich. He was a medic in the Navy, and he was a very interesting guy. He was a very very thoughtful and quiet guy. And when you write with these veterans, I've written with 4, and it's always started the same way. It's, "Well, I'm not creative. I don't do this stuff." And with Rich, we went out on a canoe together, and we were out there for like an hour and a half, and he said, "I don't know what this is really. I don't write music. I'm a numbers guy." And I said, "Just tell me about yourself. Tell me about your life." And then he said, he was talking about growing up in Jersey, and I said, "Well, Rich, what if we write a song that's a letter to yourself, that kid in Jersey when you were 17, right before you enlisted, and from yourself at 70 now? What would you say to yourself?" And he had dealt with a lot of PTSD, and he had struggled, and he just, amazing guy. And he said, "We could try that." And so I said, "Okay. What if we start with, it's gonna be a long ride, a long ride, long, long, long ride. It's gonna be a high climb, high climb, high, high, high climb." And I said, "Would that work?" And I looked up and he was crying. And the whole song just flowed. And this whole song is me just trying to capture his words as quickly as possible. Amazing, amazing guy. It's called "You Don't Know What I Know." Just a blue-eyed kid with sun-bleached hair, washing dishes at Camp Shangri-La, bumping a beat-up bike down Lincoln Ave, clear root beer and Neil Young. You see that Jersey girl smiling your way that you never noticed until tonight. Well, you don't know it now, but take it from me, she's the love of your life. It's gonna be a long ride, a long ride, long, long, long ride. It's gonna be a high climb, high climb, high, high, high climb. But keep holding hands with the world ones that you love. And when they reach out to help you climb up, grab a hold and don't let go. 'Cause you don't know what I know. 1982, you'll be in your navy dress blues, and she'll look so beautiful in white. But 3 days later, you're alone on the road, headed towards your new life, full of sleepless nights and helicopter blades, learning how to be a man, safe from harm by fate's gentle nudge. But in that moment, your friends are gone. It's gonna be a long ride, a long ride, a long, long, long ride. It's gonna be a high climb, high climb, high, high, high climb. But keep holding hands with the ones that you love, and when they reach out to help you climb up, grab a hold and don't let go. 'Cause you don't know, you don't know how many times you'll climb a mountain and see the world fresh on the other side. How many streams you'll cross together and see your reflections going by. How many flowers are waiting for you in the cool, clear alpine air. How many lives will be made brighter just because you were there. It's gonna be a long ride, a long ride, a long, long, long ride. It's gonna be a high climb, high climb, high, high, high climb. But keep holding hands with the ones that you love. Do good while you can and help others climb up. Grab a hold and don't let go. 'Cause you don't know what I know. You don't know what I know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what I know. Thanks, guys. I'll be out there in the intermission if you want to say hi. Or
Mr. Sam Robbins.
Thanks.
The Martha Bassett Show is thrilled to partner with Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, the lead sponsor of The Martha Bassett Show. The U.S. News & World Report's 2023 edition of Best Graduate Schools ranked Wake Forest University School of Medicine among the top 50 research programs in the nation. They're the gold standard of health care. The Wake Forest Baptist Davie Medical Center made the Becker Hospital Review list of top-rated hospitals for patient experience state by state. It's Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, where innovation and compassion meet. And Mass General Store, established in 1883, these folks are family and employee-owned. It's Mass General Store, not just a store, it's a destination. What do we have next on the show, Martha?
I'd like to sing a song that was written by the great singer Jennifer Warnes with Leonard Cohen and Bill Elliott. It's called Song of Bernadette.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rex McGee.
was a child named Bernadette. I heard the story long ago. She saw the Queen of Heaven once and kept the vision in her soul. No one believed what she had seen. No one believed what she heard, that there were sorrows to be healed, and mercy, mercy in this world. So many hearts I find broke like yours and mine, torn by what we've done and can't undo. I just wanna hold you. Won't you let me hold you like Bernadette would do? We've been around, we fall, we fly. We mostly fall, we mostly run. And every now and then we try to mend the damage that we've done. Tonight, tonight, I just can't rest. I've got this joy here inside my breast, to think that I did not forget that child, that song of Bernadette. So many hearts I find, hearts like yours and mine, torn by what we've done and can't undo. I just wanna hold you. Won't you let me hold you like Bernadette would do? I just wanna hold you. Come on, let me hold you like Bernadette would do. Thank you. Our next guests come to us from Greensboro, North Carolina. They're a quartet of trained, disciplined musicians who play with the sophistication and mastery you would expect of a recital, but their youthfulness and sun-soaked pop tunes make you feel like you're at a raucous, off-campus house party. They've been around for about 5 years, but listening to them feels like you're discovering a safely guarded secret. So please tell all your friends and put your hands together for Housewife.
Hi, guys. I don't do well with awkward silence. Hi. How you doing? How y'all feeling? I'm Sanaya. Going down, baby, say you love me. My heart's crying out and I got no control of it. Living nightmares, I need you to keep it going. Keep it going. There's my ceiling. It's what you had done, you found someone and now you're leaving. I could hear your voice and your face is my eternity now. I guess this is the end, we've done all we could do. Tears dried up on our faces, been hours but it feels like years and bad taps. We've been doing more time, kiss the face of God. I've seen angels with my own eyes, but it's all nothing but how your fears to flood the ego. Hoping your eyes be your own hero. A gift from Mars, I am your leader, and I don't mess around or play about my. Once you get the picture, then it's time to soothe emotions. Take everything you've learned about yourself and keep it going. There's a breakthrough in disguise. It's stop motion, smoke, break, heart, ache. Hearing voices, seeing ghosts of all the people I've been dead to. Guilt around my neck like fingers, wish I could have told you. You were everything to me, but I was scared you went cold too. You weren't supposed to. So now I'm standing in the hot rain pouring down. Baby, say you love me. My heart's crying out and I got no control of it. Living nightmares, I need you to keep it going. Keep it going. There's no monster in my closet, there's a demon on my ceiling. That's what you had done, you found someone and now you're leaving. I can hear your voice and your face is my eternity now. If you ask how I've been on the regular, I'm swimming in my mind, losing sight, holding on for the light. Every single mistake that I made caused me to be plagued by all the steps of yesterday. Living in my life, cannot explain it, ain't no reason to try. Sabotaging myself and I don't even know why. But I guess it's time to learn from my choices tonight. It's frightening, more than likely. Ask me if I'm tripping, I said I might be. Up this 3.5, let my size entice me. While I go swim with God, spread my ashes across the sea. And if one knew to take several steps up just to get back down, I imagined myself climbing up that old mountain just to fall on a cloud. Reality reimagined, wow. Hot rain pouring down, baby, say you love me. My heart's crying out and I got no control of it. Living nightmares, I need you to keep me going. So keep it going. There's no monster in my closet, there's a demon on my ceiling. Whispered you had done, you found someone and now you're leaving. I could hear your voice and your face is my eternity now. So baby, come get lifted. I'll make you my religion. Baptized in the blood from all my sins. The way to keep you drifting. Was life without a happy ending. Bring me to the surface and I'll be whole again, again, again. So baby, come get lifted. I'll make you my religion. Baptized in the blood from all my sins. The way to keep you drifting. What's life without a happy ending? Bring me to the surface and I'll be whole again.
Thank you. That sounds good.
How you guys doing tonight? That was good, that was good. We are Housewife. And we hope you like our music. just eat what's on your plate. No need to bring fall back in August, September, when you should just fall back in. Wait.
This is Housewife. They will be back.
By our fine business friends of the show. Bowen Town and Country Furniture, Buckeye Advisors and Buckeye Moving and Storage, and Icon Custom Builders, giving your home transformation through renovation. Buckeye Advisors makes moving seamless with professional and personal assistance, including turnkey services from downsizing and packing to unpacking and complete setup. Their specialties include transitions to retirement communities, preparing homes for the market, and connecting to resources that enable independent living at home. It's Buckeye Advisors and Buckeye Moving and Storage for when you need more than a mover. And Bowen Town and Country Furniture, local and family owned since 1956. American brands by skilled craftsmen, using fine design and engineering, and still producing beautiful furniture right here in North Carolina. It's furniture made to use, not just made to sell. Now let's get back to the stage of the beautiful Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina with Martha Bassett.
The first time I listened to Shanna In A Dress, I belly laughed and cried within the first two songs. Her songwriting is genuine, boldly honest, and steeped in her real-life experience. Shanna started her career at the University of Virginia, fell in love with Boulder, Colorado, and now keeps her music flowing out of Nashville unless she's touring the US or Europe. She has won numerous songwriting competitions, including Kerrville New Folk Competition. And during the summer of 2021, Shanna bicycled from Seattle to Boston while touring on her epic Tour de Dress, playing over 60 shows from coast to coast. We are relieved that she arrived here today in Elkin for this show by car. I know you're going to love her as much as I do. This is Shanna In A Dress.
Wow, I'm happy. I thought Housewife was gonna play another song, so I was just like grooving out, and then I checked the show schedule and I was like, I'm on in like 20 seconds. So that's my hair. My hair is not cute, but it wouldn't have been cute anyway. So I was thinking about, Sam kicks off the show and he's got his like Kenny G hair and his suave like boy band voice and everything, and like Housewife has like the lead singer, just like she looks so fly in her leopard skirt and stuff. And I was thinking about just how seductive it is to watch someone be talented on stage. And I have tried to capitalize on this by professing my singledom to audiences across America. And I can't say it's been very effective, but I would love to share with you the song that I wrote as like a way of condensing 28 dates with me into like a 4-minute song that I put a link to on my Tinder profile. First date, oh, you have a nice face. It's small talk over coffee. We go over the basics, a bunch of little facts that really don't matter. I'll start with my family and with the data. I have 2 older brothers, one's in tech, one's a chiropractor. My family's from Buffalo, but that's not where I grew up. Went to school at UVA, wahoo-wah, got my BA. That was an expensive way to make good friends. I'm a 7 on the Enneagram. I have a 67.5-inch wingspan. My birthday is 2/19. I'm on the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces, but neither match much. Play 5 instruments, but only one of them well. I'm a size 10 shoe, and I never tell my middle name. I have 2 eyes and 1 persistent cough, and 10 toes only 'cause they cut the 11th one off. Do you wanna go out with me? Do you wanna go out with me? I would love if you sang along next time that chorus comes along, especially if you're over 20 years old. All right, let's talk about animals. I play a mean horse on the basketball court, but walking with the dog is my favorite sport. I do cat and cow and yoga if it makes me sweat, and I go down rabbit holes on the internet. By now you know what I look like when I'm not dressed fancy, that I don't like to drink unless it tastes like candy. And I could be a vegetarian if it weren't for chicken wings. I put Frank's Red Hot on everything. I get freaked out by people touching their eyes. I'm a realistic romantic who loves surprises. I'm obsessed with Taylor Swift. Someday we'll co-write a song. She doesn't know I exist. Maybe pass this one along. Do you wanna go out with me? Sing it. Do you wanna go out with me? Ooh, you guys sound very nice. I noticed a lot of you arrived coupled. I'm not going to say anything else, actually. We've been hanging a few weeks. Maybe we'll make it. Things I should have said up front, but I guess I waited. I didn't date till really late in life. I think marriage is a sham, but I still want to be a wife. I think I want kids, I like them a lot, but I'm afraid I can't afford them unless my career takes off. But if it does, maybe it's okay if I don't have them. I'm afraid of childbirth and leaking outside the bathroom. It'd be a bonus if you could balance out my stingy boss, which is this guitar. I'll only marry for love. I'm not shallow, but I can't deny that my pockets are. Do you wanna go out with me? You can harmonize. Do you wanna go out with me? Let's set it straight. It's like the 28th date. By now you know my clock runs 10 minutes late. And I burn what I cook, and I never make the bed. But if you're still listening, maybe I haven't scared you yet. I twist my hair, it drives people crazy. I'm messy and I'm the best at procrastinating. Do my half of the chores less than a quarter of the time. But I'll forgive your weaknesses if you overlook mine. I can be immature, but it's not always bad. I'll get you to laugh and flash you when you're sad. Got a good brain on my shoulders, a good heart in my chest. If you can stimulate those, I'll let you stimulate the rest. Do you wanna, do you wanna, do you wanna, do you wanna go out with me? Do you wanna, do you wanna, do you wanna, do you wanna go out with me? What if this song was like COVID-19 and it spread across the nations and they'd all know me? And when they lifted the quarantine, I'd be overwhelmed with applications, need a committee to screen. So don't apply if you're not gonna try. If you're not into my music, this is never gonna jive. Think this could be a good way to save some time. If you like wacky songwriters, I could be your bride. Do you wanna, do you wanna, do you wanna, do you wanna go out with me? Last one, everybody. Do you wanna, do you wanna, do you wanna, do you wanna go out with me? Or do you have a really eligible son? Thank you. It so didn't work. I did try for many years. I played that song like all throughout the bike tour too. But you know, when you show up after you've been biking for 70 miles and you smell terrible, it doesn't matter how charming your song is. One time I played that song, it was January 1st, and it was in Connecticut, and a woman came up to me and she was like, oh, I have the guy for you. And she looked so sincere, and I was like, tell me about him. And she said, well, he's tall, he has a good job, brown hair. And I was like, okay, but like, what's his personality like? And she goes, he's not mean. I was like, you're selling him. So, I'm not with that guy. All right, this one's like a total wild card, but so am I, so we're trying it. I was just at, actually wait, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Shanna In A Dress. This is my dress. And the story behind my name is quite simple and fast, so I will tell you. It's not really my name, it's a stage name. Oh. I didn't always perform as Shanna In A Dress. For a very long time, I performed under a different name. I was like, oh, I've got it. I'm gonna perform as Shanna Whore. And you might be like, that's a strange choice. And you would be right. I didn't pick it. My parents did. Confusing until you find out that they're whores too. That's just my real name. That is the name I survived middle school with. When I walk off of this stage, that is the name I go to the DMV with. If you can find me a man whose last name is better than whore, I will marry him. But how can you beat it? You can't beat whores. Yeah. I hope all of this is radio friendly, by the way. It's my name. You can't beep out my name. Maybe you can. I don't know the rules. But anyway, yeah, I come from a long line of whores. And I was like, that's a lot to live up to on stage. I'm just going to be the sweet, pious Shanna in a Dress. And that is the story of my name. Wow, thanks. You're clapping. No one's ever clapped for it before. I like you guys. Thanks. Elkin, North Carolina, I like you a lot. So on Sunday, I was at a funeral for my best friend's brother, and it was so sad, and I was thinking about all of the years in front of us that should have been in front of him, and my friend kept it together for the most part until her stepbrother shared during his little eulogy that the very last words that he heard from Daniel were, "I just wish we had more time together." And my friend just lost it. And I've been thinking about her. She's been on my mind every day since the diagnosis, and thinking about how our country sees aging and how women see and experience aging, and how musicians experience aging. And it made me think of this song, so I'm going to play it tonight. I was thinking about how Good, I tuned my guitar. I was thinking about what I want to be like when I'm old, and this is the song that I wrote. I'd love if you guys sang this little lick on the chorus. It goes, let me find out how it goes. Ooh, ooh. Try it. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that'll do, pig. Babe. I wasn't just calling you a pig, calling the collective audience a pig. I'm much too polite for that. Okay. I hope when I'm old I play pranks on my children, curse like a sailor and walk marathons, drive a pink car or pay someone else to, and when the second hand slows, I decide when I'm done. I hope every line on my face that I've earned reminds me of laughter and lessons I've learned. Like always, wear sunscreen and gray hair will come back in style. And when the topic of every day is about the state of my body aches, I hope I remember to say, maybe those who left too young are watching us from beyond, whispering memories every day, saying you could be so sick of this, but I'd give anything to be with you and your creaky knees and daily pain. I hope my people skills will be so sharp that when I lose my ears, I can hear with my heart. When I lose my marbles, it doesn't cause heartache. When I lose my wallet, there's nothing left to take. I hope I fall in love with someone so sturdy I can wink at the mailman, never rein in my flirting. I hope I'm healthy, but within reason. Sometimes ditch the salad, 'cause those whoopie pies are in season. And when my friends start to complain about hardships of sun-ripened days, I hope I remember to say, maybe those who left too young are watching us from beyond, whispering memories every night, saying you could be so sick of this, but I'd give anything to be with you and your creaky knees and failing sight. Ooh, 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 ooh. I hope when I think back on my time on earth that I don't care what others think I'm worth. I hope by then that I'll know I'm enough and that I don't leave my kids with a house full of stuff. Hope I've seen Thailand, Egypt, and Paris, and that I have grandkids I get to embarrass. I want to be Betty White or the Maud to a Harold. I hope I get it on decades after I'm sterile. Maybe those who left too young are watching us from beyond, whispering memories every night, saying you could be so sick, you see, but I'd give anything to be you and get a little more time. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Shanna, I'd love to hear a little bit more about that cross-country bike tour.
Ooh, okay.
How did that come about?
Oh my gosh. Really, it came about because I don't like being in a car for long stretches of time, which is a real conflict with the job I've chosen, being a touring musician. And I was like, oh, I know. So right after college, I joined this group called Bike and Build, where you fundraised for community housing like Habitat for Humanity, and a whole group of us did a cross-country bicycle tour. I had never biked, but I was like, I can do that. I could, so could you. And so I knew I could do it. So fast forward 10 years, and I was like, oh, what if instead of, driving around in this cement box all day, I was on two wheels. And it was such a great way to see the country, and people were so nice. And yeah.
Was it hard to set up, like places to stay, or how did that?
Honestly, my email list became my saving grace, because I would just send out an email being like, help, who knows someone in Idaho? And like one person I'd met in an audience such as this who joined the email list would be like, I can help you in this random part of the country. And it all just came together. It was a group effort, and it was still the coolest thing I've done with my life. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done anything like that. That's amazing.
You want to do it next year?
Maybe. How long did it take?
It was like 3 months.
Can I take 3 months off, you guys?
Use them as your excuse, sure.
I have 3 months off in the winter, but that seems like a really bad idea.
That's a good time to take off, but yeah, not for biking.
Not for biking.
Oh.
Well, you seem very well suited to what you do for a living. If you weren't a musician, what would you be doing?
I would do what I already do. I'm fascinated by people and psychology and neuroscience, and I actually, since the podcast boom, it's hard to get me to listen to music because I just want to learn all the time. And I took this revolutionary training to become a somatic coach last year, which is basically helping people use physiological hacks to step into courage. And since so many people are living lives that are comfort focused instead of growth focused because they're scared, I'm like, I have techniques to help you not be scared anymore and do the thing that you've been wanting to do.
Are you going to have your own podcast?
Should I have my own podcast? The audience has spoken. I would love to do that eventually, but it's been really fun because I actually meet a lot of my clients while I'm singing songs across the country. Crazy.
Wow, that was so
Yeah.
cool.
I love brains. Was that a non sequitur? I felt like it was related somehow.
We all have them, sort of. Oh. Well, I would love to hear another song from you. We have time for one song before we have an intermission. And I would love for everybody to check out the merch table during intermission and grab a drink, say hello to everybody. We're going to come out and say hey to y'all. So, Shanna, will you share another song with us?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks. The Martha Bassett Show has the most amazing cups. If you drink from them, money flows to you. That and Sam Robbins' new record, you're gonna wanna get it first because the price just keeps going up after today. Constantly. But I am gonna, since we got to chat about tour de dress, I asked every audience member, not every audience member, every audience while I was on that tour, what song that I played stuck out to them the most, and this was the one that everyone kept naming, and it was also a winner in that songwriting contest that Martha mentioned in the intro, so I'm gonna play that one for you and invited Rex up to join me. Hold on, it's the B string. It's always the B string. So, before my Nashville era, I lived in Boulder, and I was a nanny. And out of doing my nanny job, I became a part of this website called care.com, and on it there was an ad one day from someone looking for an overnight caregiver. And I go and I meet her, and I meet this woman named Shelly, who, when she was 17, she got in a really bad car accident, and it left her paralyzed from the chest down. And I started helping her when she was 37. So just 20 years of life that is normally young and able, that was in a completely different state than all of us in this room. And I would do her makeup in the morning and sing her songs at night, and I knew she needed a song. And it took me forever. Out of all the songs I've written, I think this one took the longest to write, but inciting events caused it to know it needed to exist, and here it is. Mascara lashes, let every last bit out of the tube. Blow her hair dry, it's so thick it takes forever to do. Fasten her wrist braces, medications on her tongue. Living in a chair makes morning care extra long. And I'd ask her, are you ready? Are you ready to go? Are you ready, Shelley? Are you ready to go? And she says, look down at your fingers. There's something I want you to remember. You got one to catch a ride to San Francisco, one to point when you're dancing the disco, one to lift when you get cut off, and one reserved for the one you love, and one to reach the tiniest notes on guitar. She said, I can't use my fingers anymore, but thank you for lending me yours. I arrive, Shelley has a cold. I push her stomach down to help her cough. In the middle of the night when she gets warm, I tiptoe into her room, pull her blanket off. She'd say an unscratched itch is worse than pain. Try it yourself, see what you think. Shelley had a really itchy nose, and I look down at my fingers and do my best to remember. I got one to catch a ride to San Francisco, one to point when I'm dancing the disco, one to lift when I get cut off, and one reserved for the one I love, and one to reach the tiniest notes on guitar. She said, I can't use my fingers anymore, but thank you for lending me yours. Last night I got a call, 12 a.m. I learned that Shelley's on the other side, dancing and running her fingers through the sand. Oh, I've had a lot of jobs, but the one that changed me most was being Shelley's hands. She was ready to go. She was ready to go.
Shanna In A Dress, Rex McGee. We'll see you in a few minutes. Tonight is Chazare Shank, Deshaun Hickman, Sarah Howell, Russell Kelly, Rex McGee, Ben Singer, and me, Pat Lawrence. We have some special appearances by Krista Joe and Brady Reed. We'd like to give a big welcome to all of our listeners on WNCW 88.7 from Isothermal Community College in Spindale, North Carolina. Remember, you can listen to us weekly on 88.5. Watch past radio shows and listen to the podcast on YouTube, and follow the entire schedule at marthabassettshow.com. Lowe's Foods provided our hospitality, and we are proud to say that the Martha Bassett Show artist accommodations are provided by Three Trails, part of the Carolina experience. Now, let's get back to the Reeves stage in beautiful downtown Elkin with a Blaze Foley song with Martha and the band.
Seasons come, seasons go, cards they fall, cards they roll. Wish somebody come and roll my stone away. Turn around, now is then, wonder why, wonder when. Guess I shouldn't worry, so boom, 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 boom. I ain't got no banking plan, wake up with shaking hands. Wish I could, no I can't go on. Games you play don't bother me, I only know what I can see, and I can see that I'll be gone a long time. Boom, boom. I ain't got no dental floss, never have seen an albatross, never been to Waikiki, been as poor can be. Get my clothes at Goodwill stores, never do have to lock my doors. I ain't got no doors to lock, but that's alright with me. Boom, boom, and boom, boom, boom. Thank you so much. Please welcome back Sam Robbins.
Hello. What a ride it's been since I've been gone. Oh my God. How are you doing out there? Wasn't that fun? My God. They'll be back on shortly, don't worry. Isn't such a great setup up here, man? So sweet. Well, I'm gonna do this song now. I released my album isn't coming out until late April, but like Martha was saying, this is the first time you can get vinyl. I have CDs, I have USB sticks that you can stick in your car, and this is like one of the first times that they're available, so you can hear the album before it's out. And this was the first single I released from that album, and I'm very proud of the whole project. And this song I've traveled a lot in the past few years. I've driven, like almost 50,000 miles a year for the past 3 years. And met a lot of people and I had a lot of interesting, very personal experiences. When you're doing this job, you meet a lot of people that are really different than you, and I grew up in New Hampshire. I grew up, I'm a damn Yankee, as they say. But, one solitary clap for the damn Yankee. Thanks, everybody. Oh, thank you. Whoever you are, 3 rows back there. We'll talk later. But it's an interesting time to be an American, I would say. It's an interesting time, and it's interesting. I feel like a lot of what's changed is that so many of our lives are not like this. We're not all together in person. We're experiencing so much of life in our little sectioned off, areas on our phones. We can just do everything online, and we're so stuck in the phones. And it's interesting because I feel like that's been the biggest takeaway from my travels over the past few years is that, goddamn, people are generally decent. People are generally decent. But it's hard to see that when you're looking through the phone all the time, and some people know how to take advantage of that. And I had just gotten back from a really long trip. I had played in, rural Alabama, and I had played in Mississippi and places that were very different from where I grew up. And I got home to Nashville, and there was a shooting that day. And I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was struck with that feeling of what do I do, And I just started writing this song, and it ended up being the first single because it kind of speaks for the energy of the whole album. It was just what came out that day. It's called What a Little Love Can Do. It's gonna be a long road when we look at where we started. One nation broken hearted, always running from itself. It's gonna be a high climb as our snowy steps get deeper on the mountain of redeemers in silk suits on TV screens. 'Cause I've seen the light shine through closed windows, down dirt roads in Kentucky, and under New York City moons too. I don't care who, no, I don't care who, but I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna reach out to you. Show 'em what a little love can do. Show 'em what a little love can do. Oh well, the sun is going down beyond the beach in California, and another congressman is forming another well-thought-out speech. But the moon has risen high above the dark and silent East Coast, and I know that love means most when it's right in front of me. Oh, but I look around and I can't find it in the papers. I don't see it on that screen, but I see it in you. I don't care who, no, I don't care who, but I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna reach out to you. Show 'em what a little love can do. Show 'em what a little love can do. I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna reach out to you. Show 'em what a little love can do. Show 'em what a little love can do. I wanna believe in something bigger than me. could lead, but the older I get, the more I see whatever world I wanna live in begins with me. So I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna reach out to you. Show 'em what a little love can do. Show 'em what a little love can do. I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna reach out to you. Show 'em what a little love can do. 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 Thank you, guys. And if you want to sign up for the email list or anything, I send out a monthly newsletter. And when I'm back in North Carolina, you'll be the first to know. And you'll be the first to hear the album if you don't buy it here, if you sign up for the email list. So part of what's cool about the Martha Bassett Show is they have this 45-piece band that is crazy and awesome. And she had emailed us and said, do you want us to play on any of your songs? And I was like, I don't know, my songs are kind of weird, it might be hard to do it. And then I got up here and I was like, what is wrong with me? I have to have them play on something. And so they said, we can figure it out during sound check. And so we figured it out. My favorite thing was Deshaun over here on pedal steel. He had to take a phone call, and so he runs out, and then he comes back, and we're about to run the song, and Martha goes, you have a solo. It's halfway through in the second verse. All right, and then we just play the song. And it's great, because they're pros, they're actual pros. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is my cowboy song on the album, and if you feel inclined to sing along, feel free. I am a damn Yankee, though, singing cowboy songs, so keep that in mind. It's called Ride With Me. There's so many of them. I've been chasing down the highways, watching the world fly by, seeing my life drip down the windshield, waiting on the right sunrise. Then you walked in, and the colors all changed, paintings just jumped off the wall. You showed me the lights instead of the shadows, but I still can't see them all. So won't you ride with me, ride with me, ride with me all night long? Won't you ride with me, ride with me, ride with me all night long? Now it's a tear and a setting sun off the coast in Georgia, not just a stop in the road. It's a wish on the neon of the Nashville skyline, shining young while we're getting old. So won't you ride with me, ride with me, ride with me all night long? Won't you ride with me, ride with me, ride with me all night? Take it, Rex, come on. Give it up. This is so awesome. Oh my God. Did you see that falling star in the rear view? It lit up the winding road. I think I saw all of our dreams coming true, dear. Come on, take my hand, let's go. So won't you ride with me, ride with me all night long? Won't you ride with me, ride with me all night? Come on, everybody, come on. Won't you ride with me, ride with me all night long? Won't you ride with me, ride with me all night long? Oh, won't you ride with me all night long? Oh, won't you ride with me all night long? Oh, won't you ride with me all night long? Thank you guys so much. Martha Bassett Show House Band.
Sam Robbins. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks, guys.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Hugh Chatham Health. Hugh Chatham Health has provided health care to the residents of the region since 1931 and includes a medical group of more than 70 providers across 25 locations in 4 counties. In July of this year, Hugh Chatham Health received the American Heart Association's Get With the Guidelines Stroke Gold Plus Quality Achievement Award for its commitment to stroke care. They also offer virtual care services 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Hugh Chatham Virtual Care allows you to access a healthcare provider at a time that is convenient for you. You can download the Hugh Chatham Virtual Care app or visit hughchatham.org. Did you know that the Reeves Theater has recently launched the Reeves Downtown School of Music right up the street in the old Arts Council building? Through programs like the newly established Evie Good Scholarship Fund, they are a non-profit dedicated to providing music lessons to all instruments, all ages instruction in group and individual lesson settings. Learn old-time bluegrass theory, composition, and more. Learn more at reevesmusic.org. Would you please put your hands together for a spectacular band out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Here's Housewife.
We're back, guys. Hello. You guys enjoying yourselves so far? Ooh, y'all can be louder than that. Let's make some noise. Okay. Up in my bedroom, memories flood around me, dreams filled with despair. I'm up with no care, dreams of nightmares, dreams of nightmares, dreams of nightmares. When you're not there, not there. Can't get no sleep if you're not here. Can't get no peace if you're not here. I'm counting sheep and it's not right. Oh yeah. Can't get no sleep if you're not here. I'm counting sheep and it's not fair. Can't get no peace if you're not right. Dreams of nightmares, dreams of nightmares, dreams of nightmares. When you're not there, not there. 1, 2, 3, I've been counting sheep. I can't get no sleep if you're not there. 1, 2, 3, I've been counting sheep. I I can't get no sleep if you're not there. Woo.
So we're having a dance party backstage.
I wish
you guys
I
are
was there.
missing out. There's room down here.
Oh my gosh, I'll break it down. Let's go. I'm kidding.
So I want to know how you guys got together. You've been together 4 or 5 years?
Mm-hmm. So I guess I'll take that one.
Okay.
So I moved here from Louisiana about 6 years ago. When I got up here, I was like, well, the only thing that I want to do is music. And so I started going to house shows with my cousin and friends and stuff. And he was my drummer, Joseph. Mm-hmm. He was back there just killing it. And so after the show, I was like, we've got to work together one day. I've got to do something with you. And so we got each other's info and stuff. Well, that's a funny story. So she used to work at the radio station at UNCG. And so she was DMing me on Instagram for a gig, and I literally at the same time was DMing her to join the band. And so our messages popped up at the same time. We were like, hey, that's fate. Call it a day. You're with me. You're stuck. You can't go anywhere now. And we've been together ever since, and I'll let you tell how we got Ryan.
Okay, so we got Ryan. So we both went to the School of Music at UNCG. I was in the classical department. Ryan was in the jazz department, if you can't tell. So he kind of helped me learn more about the jazz scene and stuff like that. And there was a point in time I was playing with Housewife, and we needed a new guitarist. So I was like, let me just bring Ryan into the equation, and the rest is history. Yeah.
And we've been stuck ever since.
Well, how did you get your name?
That is a great question, Martha. Oh, God. So there's a bunch of refrigerator magnets that we're all staring at. We're literally sitting at a kitchen table looking at refrigerator magnets, and we're coming up with names. We actually had a list of super great, crazy names, Angel Death, crazy things. And we were just looking at the thing, and we were like, Housewife skateboards. Housewife. And it just, I don't know, it just stuck. And I'm also a super motherly, I'm the mom of the group, so I'm kind of the housewife. And like I said, it just kind of fit us. And so we're housewife. And it's really funny because people will be like, oh, housewives. And I'm like, no, it's just me, just housewife. I'm like, no, just me. It's my diva moment.
I love it. It's easy to remember. Yes. I don't know. I just, as
easier
soon as
than
I
my
heard
name.
your name.
Yeah.
It's good. Well, thank you. Will you play a couple more songs for us?
Of course, girl. We're here all night. This is actually my favorite song, guys. We pretend that I'm the reason. When I said I wanna change, wanna try and ease the pain, you could say you heard me, but you can't
Thank
All
you.
right. I'm gonna need a little bit of crowd involvement. I'll come up here. This last song is called Mangoes Taste Like Flowers. Too long of a story to tell you tonight, but here's the important part. My friend here, she's gonna say, "To catch me," and she's gonna play the bass. She's gonna go boom, doom, doom. Wait for the boom, doom, doom. You gotta wait on it. You gotta wait on it. When she does that, you guys are gonna say, "Falling, falling." Keep going. Falling. One more time. Falling. This is crowd involvement. Don't take my job. All right. This is Mangoes Taste Like Flowers. I hope you guys love it. One more time, make some noise for Housewife. Never needed a hero, but when I saw you there, swept me off of my feet, clouded my reverie, and left my little heart bare. But I knew, like the sun and the moon, I go closer to you every day. Now I'm here and you're there as the universe holds us in place. Ready? I've been bouncing around the city, everybody messing with me, but I don't care. You're in and out the city, catch your smile as much as I catch the face. I told myself, forget you so much, I think I lost my mind. Now I'm in California screaming out, hoping you can hear me loud and clear. Star red gold boy, you make my stomach turn. But if you sprinkle on a little of your magic, maybe you could be the one to catch me falling, to catch me falling, to catch me falling, to catch me falling. Now I'm in California screaming now, hoping you. Star red gold boy, you make my stomach turn. But if you sprinkle on a little of your magic, maybe you could be the one to catch me falling, to catch me falling, to catch me falling, to catch me falling. Love is only a feeling. With you, it's all I know. Caught my head in the ceiling. I give you my shadow. Everybody's got scars they hide away from view. I think yours are like stars aligning how they do. Star freckle boy, you make my stomach turn. And if you sprinkle on a little of your magic, maybe you could be the one to catch me falling, to catch me falling, to catch me falling, to catch me falling.
Housewife. Thank you guys so much. Good stuff. All right, we'd like to do a song that I have to thank Jonathan Bird for. He shared this song with us last time he was on the show. But it was actually written by a songwriter out of South Dakota named Matt Faulkner. And I'd love to get him on the show. I don't think he does a lot of touring in this direction, but maybe we can talk him into it sometime. This is called Do You Dream? Do you dream? Do your dreams come true? What do you see? What do you do to make it happen? Do you dream? Do your dreams come true? What do you see? What do you do to make it happen? Chase one down for you. We're on another ride, a carnival for a few friends that see things like they should be, that stand up on our could be and dream, dream. Like being a child, not thinking about the hard things, just wide open, wild, playing night games in the neighborhood, and playing like grown-ups should, and dreaming like there's no way you could these days. Friend. come true. What do you see? What do you do to make it happen? Do you dream? Do your dreams come true? What do you see? What do you do to make it happen? Sarah Howell and Krista Joe.
You are listening to the Martha Bassett Show on National Public Radio, live from the Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina. The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin. That's your one-stop travel source for the Yadkin Valley and beyond. If you're looking for hometown charm, historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining, come stay a while in downtown Elkin. It's a small town with a big community. So whether it's downtown events, music, hiking, or just paddling the Blue Water Trail, let Explore Elkin help you find your trail. Learn more on Facebook or at exploreelkin.com. Support for the Martha Bassett Show also comes from these fine downtown Elkin businesses: Mountain High Metals, the Elk Pharmacy, Yoga on Main, Coley Hall at the Liberty, Angry Troll Brewing, Yadkin Valley Quilts, the Wisdom Table, and Elkin's cutest little cocktail bar, Fruition. Would you please give a big hand? We're so happy she visited us from Nashville. She's from a long line of whores, Shanna In A Dress.
That has never made it into my intro before. Good listening, Pat. Wow, it is such a treat being here in Martha's band, and like brings me so much peace. And I'm like, ooh, that's what it would be like if I practiced. I loved hearing them on Sam's song, and I was like, oh, I'm jealous, I want a band. And then listening to Housewife, I just thought, they're so much cooler than me. Like, especially when you hear this next song, I was like, oh, I want to be that young and cool. This is me trying to be cool. It's not. It's actually a very important song. This is like my public service announcement to the world. I really, really care about this cause. So this song is about how to turn on a woman. Oh, baby. Last night was so good. You were amazing. I can still picture it all right now. The way you brought in the groceries, the way you took out the trash, the way you remembered to feed the cat. Then you unloaded the dishwasher. And when I got home from work, you had dinner on the table. I wanted you for dessert. Oh, I don't need a man with a face like Brad, George Clooney hair, or Channing Tatum's abs, sporting a Rolex and a Cadillac. I like it if you look like you'd be a good dad. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. So hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. I like your dad bod. For everyone who came here as a couple, I'd like you to think about something really hot that the man in your couple did. Oh, I can feel it. It's so hard and so smooth. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You finally sanded the table in the living room. Then I got hot and bothered when you answered my text right away. Then I got really tired and you said those magic words, okay, not today. That's hot. That's hot. See, not wanting to do it. That's hot. That's hot. So hot. That's hot. People make love to this song, okay? That's hot. I like your dad bod, and I love how I don't have to babysit you at parties. 'Cause ladies, we all know that's the worst. They say nice guys finish last, and they're right. You always let me come first. Woo! I don't need a man with a face like Brad, Zac Efron hair, or Channing Tatum's abs. Sporting a Rolex and a Cadillac. I said I'd like it if you looked like you'd be a good dad. Everybody, that's hot. 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 I like your dad bod. That was the most raucous song I ever wrote. Until this new one, I'm not gonna play it tonight, but I wrote a punk rock song recently to fit my aesthetic. And if you happen to see those tank tops and t-shirts out there that say life's a beach, it's just a reference to the super cool punk rock music video that I'm gonna put out this year. I can tell you're a punk rock crowd. That guy in the back is. Thank you. And just what a treat it is to be here. I feel grateful to have been invited. I hope you'll stay in touch. My name is Shanna In A Dress. And what'd you say? Aw, how sweet. You don't know what I do. You don't know how I pay for being a touring musician when only one person bought a t-shirt. I do have a new record coming out this year. I'm really excited about it. This is going to be the title track on it. And you'll be the first to know if you sign that email list on your way out the door. I was rhyming no with door. You guys were with me. So here's that song. And actually, even though the first few lines can sound like a joke, which they are, because the truth is funny, this song can bring me to tears because it just feels so true. And I'm really, really lucky to have the life I have, and this song reminds me of it. So here it is. I'm pretty enough for boys to like me. Not pretty enough for girls to hate. I'm in the sweet spot, in the sweet spot. Not so young to be so dumb, but not so old that life's no fun. I'm in the sweet spot, in the sweet spot. I'm your regular Goldilocks. I found myself a paradise paradox. I beautiful life I got in this sweet spot, in this sweet spot. And I get paid for my favorite hobby, but still grocery shop without paparazzi. I'm in this sweet spot, in this sweet spot. I'm strong enough to love myself, but still got room for someone else in my sweet spot, in this sweet spot. I'm your regular Goldilocks. I found myself a paradise paradox. I see clearly all the things I'm not, but I'm loving on this beautiful life I got in this sweet spot, in this sweet spot. Right here, it's California weather. Little pain, a lot of pleasure. It'll never ever be too much. It's cayenne and cinnamon, this heaven I'm living in. I know that it's enough, enough, enough. I'm your regular Goldilocks. I found myself a paradise paradox. I see clearly all the things I'm not, but I'm loving on this beautiful life I got in this sweet spot, in this sweet spot. You guys know it by now. In this sweet spot, in this sweet spot. We're all in this sweet spot, in this sweet spot.
Shanna In A Dress. Here comes everybody. You know what that means. It's the finale. You've been a great singing audience tonight. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Tonight has been extra special in that regard. Thank you for that.
They were really good at, that's hot.
Yeah, we were singing it back there too. They're that kind of people.
Thanks.
All right. You guys, thank you so much for being here for this first show of the year, this awesome party. Put your hands together for Housewife. Put your hands together for Sam Robbins, Shanna In A Dress. We're going to end with a Jonathan Byrd song, North Carolina's own. It's called Reckon I Did, and you can sing along with that too. We've got Brady Reed back there on the bass. We got Krista Joe joining Sarah and me on vocals, and we're all going to jump in on this. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. reckon I did. Did I get drunk last night? Reckon I got real good and tight. Did I get drunk last night? Reckon I did.
I had to let my good gal go, I reckon I did. Well, I had to let my good gal go, I reckon I did. I had to let my good gal go, and now I'm down in the low, low, low. I had to let my good gal go, I reckon I did.
Did I break down and moan? Reckon I did. Did I break down and moan? Reckon I did. Did I break down and moan? Reckon I cried all the way home. Did I break down and moan? Reckon I did.
Well, I went and signed up for the war. Reckon I did. I went and signed up for the war. Reckon I did. Went and signed up for the war. Reckon they won't see me no more. Went and signed up for the war. Reckon I did.
Well, I went and made my mama cry, reckon I did. Went and made my mama cry, reckon I did. Went and made my mama cry, sitting at the station waving goodbye. Went and made my mama cry, reckon I did.
Now, did I get drunk last night? Reckon I did. Did I get drunk last night? Reckon I did. Did I get drunk last night? Reckon I got real good and tight. Did I get drunk last night? Reckon I did.
Thank you all for tuning in. And to our beautiful live audience, let's hear it for Shanna In A Dress, Sam Robbins, and Housewife. That's Ray, Lazuli, Ortiz, Brian Bull, Joseph Klein. The band tonight was Cesare Shank, Sean Hickman, Sarah Howell, Russell Kelly, Rick Siggy, Ben Singer, and me, Pat Lawrence. Special appearances by Kristen Joe and Mr. Brady Reed, Jeff Irving, James Bricky, Freddie Reed, Doug Williams of Electromagnetic Radiation Recorders handle the sound. Nick Bassett, Danny Carr, and Kristen Joe provided our broadcast. This is the Martha Bassett Show. Good music for good people. Drive safe. Come see us in the lobby.